tonight's game. We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. Chris Bosh is out there with Williams. And it's Dang in the small forward. Howard, good.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Well, Dwight Howard, I think still the best center in the league, but I think his back injury back in 2012 has robbed him of some of his explosiveness. But despite that, he remains one of the most athletic centers the league has ever seen.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Howard kicks to Beverly. All alone. And it takes a hard bounce. Wade, right side. The kick out to Williams. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And so here is Houston. Screen by Howard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Cole dishes to Williams. Shoots the three. And it's Cole missing. Stolen by Wade. In transition, here comes Miami.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
The feed now to Howard. It's tipped. And it's blocked by Harden. Harden right side. Great touch on the 16-footer. Harden's got his first bucket in this one.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Dang attacking. Wade outside.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
There were a lot of great things Steve accomplished last year by the Heat, both on offense and defense, but at times people would overlook that defense.
Well, they played tremendous defense. I mean, maybe not as consistently as they have in the past, but, you know, to be as good as they were, you have to be great defensively, and I think sometimes that goes underappreciated.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Cole. Goes up from the top of the key. The Rockets trail. They push it up 4 on 3. Harden draws the double. Pass to Ariza. Off the left rim and out.
You know, the numbers don't really jump out at you, pop at you regarding the Heat's defense last year, but you know, sometimes it's not necessarily what you do, but when you do it. And the Heat were pretty good at getting big stops when they needed to.
Beverly with the ball. And Bosh picks him up defensively. That puts them in the lead. Harden's got his second basket. Cole the pass today. He feeds it to Cole. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, a lot of the Heat's numbers might be skewed because they played a lot of high-scoring games at a high tempo. But when you have the athletic talent that they have, you better believe they're tough defensively.
Jones drives in, and he gets it to go.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
The Heat making a switch here. Chalmers is checked in.
That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Now here's Terry with the teardrop. They get it back. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And the basket by Wade. Ariza outside. He gets it up. And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. Rockets lead by 3. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, Steve, Clark, what are your thoughts?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
On the floor for Miami, Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Dang out there with Williams. And it's Bosch in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, the Rockets were so deadly, Steve, in this building, and a lot of that was because of how fast they would get things going.
Yeah, they would often blitz opponents out of the gate and just manage the lead after the first quarter.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, as you know, Dwayne Wade has one of the best pump fakes in the NBA, and he'll tell you he picked it up from Sam Cassell. Of course, you remember Sam was playing in Milwaukee when Wade was at Marquette in the same town. Wade knows how hard it is to deal with pump fakes. I like too, not as much, but guys get me. I get mad every time because I'm like, that's my move. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris. Terry, the pass to Papanikolaou. Ariza gets to Moniunas. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Off target from three-point range. Miami trailing. Dang attacking. Wade misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Outside Williams. Dishes it to Wade. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
No, I just, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Well, Dang, a two-time All-Star. Not a lot of flash to his game, Steve, but one of the best two-way players you'll find league-wide.
Yeah, no doubt. A tenacious defender. He can give you 16, 17 points a game. He's very unselfish, locker room leader. He's just the type of guy you can win with.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And Sweet Lou, with over a 7-foot wingspan, Luol Deng uses that length of his to his advantage defensively. And you like his versatility. He can even defend power forwards in certain matchups.
Both teams deciding to change it up. For Houston, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And with Deng, his elite defense may have slipped a bit with the load he bore in Chicago. On a team where he isn't playing those long minutes, I see him getting back to that form.
And the shot is good.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Jones checked in for Houston. Granger dishes to Ennis. Brown wide open. He fires. Off the mark and a bad shot there. It's Harden with the drive. Papani Kalau. Here's Granger. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Something else I've liked out of this team today is how they've pressured the ball handler, really forcing turnovers.
It's deflected. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
1:02 left in the first half of the game. Howard, the pass to Jones. Back to Howard. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Cole. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown wide open. He fires. Rockets with the rebound.
This should be the last possession of the quarter if they play it right.
And if their clock management's good, it will be.
Howard, that's good.